boys feel. If it was one thing that I knew how to get some money. My phone clicking, my shit jumping while I'm in the kitchen dropping onions. It's the first of the month, you niggas still trying to get fronted. I make my bitch cook up a half a key while the water running. I ain't never told none.
My lifestyle always been like unique, like everything I've been in, like everything I've been in place, like you see it, like how my game is, like I know if a motherfucker move, if my game system was turned a little bit, I know somebody moved it. Like I'm just like, you know, I just know like how shit is when it's in place. Like that's just how my lifestyle is. Cause I feel like I learned that shit from my grandmother. Like every Sunday we used to go to church and shit, right? So we'd stay for the first service and the second service, but shit wake me up and shit, make the bed up, you know what I'm saying, cook breakfast. It was structure, it was order. So as I got older, like that shit, it followed me, you know what I'm saying? Like I always had structure and order in your life, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's why you always say I'm an old soul, bro. Like people be thinking I'm like 35, 36, like nah, bro.
Nah, for real. Yeah, I definitely thought you were like early 30s, mid 30s. I was like, but then you said 27. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I just turned 27, yeah.
Oh yeah, September. Yeah.
So with me, it gotta be a lot of structure with me, bro. Like shit gotta be in order, bro. Like I can't be in no dirty house, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as y'all can see when I came in, I mean, it was clean, but I started washing dishes and little shit that my girl made breakfast of. Like, that's just how my lifestyle is, bro.
Did you grow up with your granny most of your life?
I mean, yeah. My father, mother, yeah, hell yeah. I grew up with her and shit, yeah. But, like, she wasn't in the same household with me. Like, she had her own house, like, in Meriden and shit like that.
Talk about your pops. How long, or so you grew up with them, like, till you moved out, or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like, I'm born 98, so my father was locked up from 98 to 2007. And then he caught another bid from, I think, like, 2010 and 2016. And now he back locked up again, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I had him in my life, but, you know, like my mother just, like, raised me, you know what I'm saying? So, he raised me, too, from the time he was there, but, you know how that shit be.
Yeah.
Sisters, brothers, you know, your household, your immediate household.
And how was it growing up in Southeast?
Rough. Like, watched my mother struggle and shit. She got a lot of kids, I got a lot of sisters, and, you know what I'm saying, one brother, so it's like, just trying to make a way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it been times when our lights and shit was cut off, and, you know what I'm saying, like, we ain't had food in the refrigerator, and, you know what I'm saying, I remember, like, when I was young, me getting mad at my mother, not having certain shit that I wanted. I seen all the other niggas with and shit, like, you know, typical shit, like, regular, normal shit, bro, like, especially, like, when you start getting of age and start going to high school, middle school, might be a pair of Jordans come out, shit, but you can't get them because you gotta wait till your mother get paid and shit. You know how that shit be, bro.
And where was your father incarcerated?
First bed down Lawton. Y'all heard of that, right?
Virginia?
Yeah, Lawton.
Yeah,
that's what, like, shit was going on, like, you know what I'm saying? Dan, Lewisburg Penitentiary. I got a picture with me sitting on John Gotti's son lap, but I can't find the junk, but I ain't seen it so long, but I remember I was young, my mother used to be showing me the picture and shit, but I was probably like 3 years old at the time, you know what I'm saying? So, Lawton, then, I'm tripping, yeah, Lawton, then Youngstown, Ohio.
Ohio?
Yeah,
damn.
Then Raybrook, that's in New York, and then Lewisburg Penitentiary.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do you get to see him nowadays? Do you visit your father?
Yeah, he actually just got locked up like last month and shit. He over CTF, DC jail and shit, so, yeah.
Federal jail, right?
Yeah, nah, it's like, it ain't federal. State. Yeah.
And so you're like, you would say you're a family oriented, you know, family's everything.
Hell yeah, man. Like, it's like, I seen too much shit growing up, bro. It's like, everything, like, it's just, you know how some shit just be hereditary, it's just running your blood, bro. So it's like, me just seeing all that shit when I was growing up from the time when I was young, and seeing my father do bed, I do bed, like, I can remember, like, me and my mother, we catching the fucking Greyhound and the cold and shit all the way out Ohio and you know what I'm saying?
To see him, yeah.
To go
Yeah.
see him and shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that shit like it traumatized me because when you that young, you don't understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I know my father locked up, but I'm a kid. I'm really like a young kid, so it was like, damn, he locked up, but damn, like when he come home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that shit just molded me and shaped me to be the man I am right now.
Are you the oldest out of your siblings?
No,
Your
I'm
sisters?
I'm the youngest, but I got a little sister. She's 16.
Okay.
Her birthday a day after mine, so I'm the youngest, but I got a little sister, so yeah, I'm next to the youngest.
So even though you were the youngest, but you felt like you had to, you know what I'm saying, set
I mean, I had like, yeah, I had to set an example, you know what I'm saying? I had to pave the way, but at the same time, like I said, like I got an older brother and shit, like, he from where I'm from, up with the road and shit, like, I actually learned a lot of my hustling traits and skills and how to be a family man through him, cause watching him do that shit, like, when I was young and my birthday and she used to come around, he used to buy me bikes and buy me toys and shoes and Nikes and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I had structure with him too, though.
So you had other role models besides your father. Okay.
Yeah.
And I know recently I saw you post about Uncle Carl. Could you talk about him? Who Uncle Carl?
Man, Carl's a wild nigga, man. Like, nah, but I can actually say, like, he moved in the building and shit. First, he was fucking my father first. Then my father introduced me to him and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So I took control, you know what I'm saying? I took over and he let me do what I had to do, but like, it was like family though, you know what I'm saying?
Family.
Like, until he started doing the bullshit, like stealing from me and my cousin and shit like that, but I had to fuck him up a few times, but other than that, like, yeah, man, he was just a wild nigga, but other than that, like, I respect him, rest in peace, Carl. I respect him because I respect him to a certain extent because he let me do what I had to do at that time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
And you know, being a kid, you know, did you have other goals? What did you want to be? You know what I'm saying? Did you have a career or did you want to be anything different?
I always been into music though, like
Music.
sports and shit. I got trophies and shit. I played football. I played basketball, but as far as I can remember, like my first like passion was music, bro. Like,
Music.
So I used to, I can go all the way back to like I'm 4 years old, writing in my journal and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
And who did get you, you know, fully into music? You know, told you, you know, come through the studio, you know, just record something.
Man, I got myself into music, but when I was young and shit, my folks, Walker, his name Highway, we called him. His name Highway, but we called him Walker. He used to pick me up and shit, take me to the studio, or he had like a basic studio set up in his house, like with the old Mac computer, the speakers, the microphone. We was using GarageBand. Yeah, GarageBand and shit. So I used to go over his house, record with him, and then that was like 2010. Yeah, like 2010, 2011, and then, I mean, you know, shit took off from there. I jumped into the streets and shit and then just started accumulating money to support myself and start paying for my own sessions and really going to the studio and learn how to count bars and, you know what I'm saying? I learned how to do choruses and verses and shit like that. So, yeah, but he played a big role into that though. I am trying to go back to school though. I'm trying to make that, like, you know what I'm saying, one of my goals before this year out. Go back to school and shit.
Go back to school. And what would you try to do or get, you know, once you graduate school? Like,
I mean, like, I'm already into the business, so it's like, I'm not gonna say you need school to learn, you know what I'm saying, like how to make money or learn how to set yourself up for your own business, but I feel like I just wanna go back and just figure out shit that I missed, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit I ain't paid attention to that I fully understand now while I'm not in school, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm trying to go back to school. Maybe I major in like a real business or some shit like that.
Yeah, entrepreneurship. Yeah,
some shit like that. Yeah,
that'd be hard. And can you tell me like what was one of your favorite memories coming up? You know, growing up.
Well, on the block or like.
Yeah, and on the block. Yeah, around Willow Road.
Damn. Like my favorite memory used to be like my old heads and them, like my Uncle Booby and them and shit, like they used to be rapping this shit. They from down Berry Farm and shit. And like he used to have like all the big celebrities up there, like Juvenile, Mike Epps, Paul Wall, Slim, all them, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause he was fucking with, you know what I'm saying, people in Texas and shit. One sec. Hello?
Hey, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm at?
Alright, that's a bet.
Alright. My bad, y'all. But yeah, like that was like one of my favorite like memories and shit. Cause like the block, it was more unified and it was so much love and so much like structure and just like if you weren't from up there, you couldn't really be up there. You know what I'm saying? So it was like family owns it. You know?
Yeah, you had to be. You had to be there.
Yeah,
be there. Yeah. And who were you listening to? Music
back then.
Back then.
Shit, like I said, I've been in music my whole life. Like I could tell this shit back like 05, motherfucker. My brother, he was a big Wayne fan. He used to have me sitting right there, listen to Wayne, Gucci. I used to fuck with Boosie, 50 Cent, the Diplomats. You know what I'm saying? People like that. Yeah.
And what would you say makes you different from the other rappers in the city? Sound wise.
Yeah, sound wise. Like I feel like I got a unique sound far as like for the trappers, for the hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Like I mix with I get the people that still stand on the corner, I get them hope. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, to get some money, you know? So, everybody else, I mean, everybody, I fuck with the Dan V sound. Everybody got a different sound, but when it come to me, that's what just make me stand out.
Do you only work with, like, people who are close to you, like family, almost family?
Yeah, it's like a family thing. But I mean, I do still fuck with artists on different levels, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I still want to see people win, even if they not talking about what I'm talking about. But for the most part, just like in-house type shit.
Yeah, in-house. Yeah. Okay. And is there anything you can tell us about, anything you're dropping soon? Any new, any unreleased?
Yeah, I just dropped the album Crack Kills. I dropped that about 4 months ago. I just dropped a new video, Just a Message, long leg call. That joint almost at 20K in 4 days. So I got man KP, man Dude, we got some shit coming out. Man Pago, we got some new shit coming out. Face of the Hill 2 about to come out. I got another album about to drop. I don't know what I'm naming yet, but I got a lot of shit about to come out. I don't really want to spoil it too much. Yeah.
So how did it feel? Did you feel any way about when your first video hit 100K? You know what I'm saying? When it hit over 100K, like, or was that just like, yeah, that's cool?
Yeah, I mean, for a long time, I used to be kind of like devastated, like, damn, like, why I'm not doing this many views, and I know I'm tired and shit, but I had to keep dropping. So when I first hit my first 100K, it was like, damn, like I did it. Like, we from the trenches, so it's like 100K, like 1 million views to us. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you gotta be somebody in the city to get notarized like that. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't make it in this rap shit, bro. So when I did my first 100K, it just made me keep going. Like, I can do another one and another one and another one. It's soon I'm gonna do 1 million views, you know?
And you guys are independent artists, all on your own, out of pocket. Yeah, that's how I felt when a couple of years ago with y'all. So we shot it, bro. I edited it, you know what I mean? I did my thing. So I was like, all right, let's see how it does. I hadn't, because, you know what I mean?
You did a hell of a job. That shit hard, bro.
That.
That shit hard. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Because look, mind you, my other videos that like a couple hundred, usually average. But I was like, all right, like everybody knows Paco and D. Like it might go up.
For sure.
Bro. First day, 400. Cool.
Yeah.
Week goes by, a couple days go by, boom, 1K. 2K. I'm letting the homies know. I'm like, yo, we had like over my most viewed video, 2K. I'm like, all right, it's gonna slow down. Nah, 5K.
Yeah.
It's a 10K. That
shit was hard, bro. That shit was hard.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I was like, damn. And then right now it's like 16K. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that shit was hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I put my soul in it. I'm not gonna lie.
Because when I saw, like, I didn't even know it was out at first. Like, Paco called me, like, man, shit, bro, I just dropped the interview and shit. So when I really, like, I be moving around. So when I really sat down and looked at it, like, on the TV, I'm like, man, that shit really hard, bro. Like, I said, man, bro, I did his thing.
Thank you, what I'm saying? Because I remember I told you, it was a while ago. You might have forgotten, but we were chopping it up, and I think I was just talking about, I think we were just talking about, like, motivation, or, I was telling you, like, I really want to make it. I want to do something, you know what I'm saying, with YouTube. And something that stuck with me, you said, you know, that I forgot what you said. I think you said something about like, you know what I mean? I can do it. You told me I could do it, like in our text, you know, that you fuck with the video. So I was like, oh, like, I might got something going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I just gotta keep going.
Man, you with the home team, bro. You gonna keep you around, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, bro.
I want to see you win, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Appreciate that.
As much as you want to see me win, bro, I want to see you successful. I want to see you keep going, bro. You know what I'm saying? Beat your high school, bro. You know?
No, I appreciate that. Yeah. That's why we doing this again. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? It took us a little minute, but you know what I mean? We finally getting our interview.
Yeah, we got it together. Yeah.
How was your birthday? You know what I mean? I know we were supposed to shoot this 6 months ago.
Shit, man. My B-Day was cool, like I told you, man. I was going through a lot of shit, like, around that time with me and you when we first did with me and Paco and shit, so. Yeah. That birthday was just like a strong comeback, you know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
Remember my cousin, we drove out New York and shit. I treated myself to some jewelry, you know what I'm saying? Some good little food, you know what I'm saying? Okay. It was cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting old. It was cool.
It was cool, yeah. Did you know, how are birthdays, like, were you always, like, birthdays are, because there's people who don't celebrate their birthdays or don't care for it. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you appreciate, you know what I'm saying, life. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate just being here. Like, even if I didn't, like, more so, like, had the money to even go get no jewelry, or even if I just didn't have no money, period. Like, shit, man, life is life, man. You only get one. So I'm blessed regardless, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I just took that into initiative, like, shit, I'm going to treat myself to something this year because I took so many losses and so many falls, bro. So it's like, you don't know how, like, people don't know how it feel to really get everything that you got, like, from the mud. Like, no handouts, no job, no scamming, no robbing. Like, just you, the muscle and the hustle. That's it, bro. One thing that child don't know about me, like, I don't write. You know what I'm saying? So my story's so well put together. You know what I'm saying? It might seem like I write, but I don't write. You know what I'm saying? But I told myself I'm going to start back writing. You know what I'm saying? Like, take my time and just really put everything together instead of just rushing, you know? I'm going to start back writing.
Writing again?
Yeah.
I see where people do that, you know, even if you don't have to write, you know, sometimes thinking about it, or, you know, you might forget in the moment.
Yeah, because, like, like, for real, all it takes for me is, like, shit, if I hear that beat, it's like, this the one right here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gotta write. I can just do that shit on top of my head because I know, like, and also when you're recording, you can punch in and punch out. So if I say some shit that I don't like, or if I say something that I ain't meant to say, man, scratch that all, let me come out again. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, like, if I book a session, it might take me 15 minutes to do something. It's gonna sound like I wrote it though. The whole time I freestyle the shit.
And how do you pick, you know, your beats? You know, do you get
beat selection?
Beat selection.
Shit, man, Pago, we fans are like we grew up on like Hot Boys and shit, like, so it's like we always wanted that Manny Fresh sound. You know what I'm saying? So when we had linked up with Coke and shit, like, it's like he was perfect for that fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like he knew what type of style we wanted, so he'd just cook up a beat. Or it might be times when we just all in the studio and he might just cook up like, damn, bro, that's the one right there. You know, it's like he already knows. It's like it's weird because it's like, damn, like how Manny Fresh used to do it, bro. It's like that shit was just hard, bro, and that's how Coke do. It's like he just cooked that shit up. We listen to it. Nah, that's the one right there.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Like all the beats from I'm assuming like it was Coke.
Or sometimes, or
say it again.
He has them pre-made sometimes, or you guys like sometimes.
Sometimes he might just like he might just be in the lab. He might be in the studio cooking up. I'm gonna go and sit these 10 beats to the side for Pago. Pago get fired, DeeMuney get fired, or shit. They all come in and both of them come in and they pick through the 10 together. You know what I'm saying? But everything be made from scratch though. No samples. You know what I'm saying?
Because you know a lot of rappers, YouTube take them right off of there.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
Worry about copywriting later.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. Like when we first started rapping this shit, like we was getting beats off YouTube and shit, but then we started getting too big, and we was like, damn, like if we keep using beats off YouTube, that mean we going backwards. That mean we not, you know what I'm saying? We not going forward, you know. So then we say fuck. We just started linking up with different producers, and you know what I'm saying. And they was a good fit for our sound. So we ain't had to do that shit no more.
Everything from scratch. Yeah. And going back a little bit, I know you were telling me you've taken a lot of losses. You know, you've taken some losses, you know, to the chin. But how do you, you know what I'm saying, like keep yourself, you know, straight, you know, don't lose your mind over it?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, in them stages of life when you going through that, you only got yourself. Like, I'm saying to say, all right, you can have a friend right here. You can have your girl right. You can have your partner right here. Man, you could tell them about the laws you took all day. But at the end of the day, a motherfucker gonna be there for you, but to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you ain't got nobody around, when that door closes, it's just you. So you got to figure out how to come above that shit. So it's like, I deal with that type of shit. Like, it fucked me up mentally, but it made me strong, if that make any sense, you know?
It does, yeah. Because it's just you at the end of the day. When you go to bed, when you
look in the mirror, it's just you, bro.
It's just you.
Yeah.
Real. That's tough.
It ain't like if you take a loss for 100,000, you cost my man, I just took a loss. Ain't nobody gonna say, here go 100,000. Ain't nobody gonna do that, you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
So you gotta put yourself in position to make the money back, or, you know what I'm saying, do whatever you gotta do to overcome that shit. And that's what I did, bro. I took so many losses, bro. Like, I honestly feel like I lost more than I won, but I just never gave up.
You think you have to learn how to money manage by yourself? Like you're saying, the
Hell
losses
yeah.
Stuff, like nobody really taught you kind of that?
Bro, I done took mine, bro. Like I told y'all earlier, bro, I done took 70,000 losses, $70,000 losses. I done took $50,000 losses, $20,000 losses, bro. Like, and just imagine, just listen to how much money I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, how the fuck is that? Oh, I'm good. So with that being said, like, most people can't even save up $5,000, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, I feel like my money management skills just through the roof. Because, like, I'm the type of nigga, like, it ain't about clothes and fashion with me and shit. I can get that shit. As long as my bills paid, my kids straight, then I'm good. You gotta learn how to just put it up when it's cranking, bro. You gotta save your money for a rainy day.
Do you think you grew up, like, at a younger age than others? Or, like, were you hanging around more older people? Do you think that helped, like, or, like, you're just position in general?
Yeah, because I was,
like, you know.
Yeah, because I was outside before a lot of people, like, in my age rank, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might be 8 years old and outside with motherfuckers that's 19, 18. I always been around an older crowd. Like, I got men that's my age and shit, but shit, they was outside doing what I was doing. They was hanging around all the older guys and shit like that. Like I told you, like, it was structure. The old niggas on the block that I used to look up to, I was young, like, damn, I want to be like them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Then I got older and surpassed them niggas and saying that them niggas wasn't really on nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I used to look up to them, though, bro.
That's how, I mean, you a kid, you just like, they got,
Sure.
But then you get to their age, and now you're like, damn, I'm doing better than you.
Yeah, them niggas weren't doing it right. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro.
Some of the lessons are learned, too, like watching somebody else fuck up and you being
for
like,
sure.
oh,
You learn.
But, like, I was young, so, like, when you young, you really don't know what a fuck up is. I ain't learned what a fuck up was until I started selling weed. This back then when, like I said, like regular weed. I mean, it was loud out, but everybody was mainly buying regular weed, like, you know what I'm saying, Reggie. So, I ain't learned what a fuck up was until if I buy 7 for $25 and try to make $50 off that motherfucker, and I only made $30 back, then I done fucked my money up, or I done smoked half my shit, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't really learned what the fuck I was until, like, I started really, like, hustling, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You learn quick.
Yeah. Sure. I 100% feel like who I am today is because I had structure with my mother and my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Like, because my mother, she was in the streets too at one point in time. Then she went back to school. She got her shit together. She had been working for Howard University for like 21 years, 20 years, you know? So it was like, yeah, like, me watching them just want something out of life. You know what I'm saying? It kind of like shaped and molded me into the person I am today. Cause I'm always want something out of life. I don't want to just be the type of dude that just sit on their ass and just, you know what I'm saying? Because you got dudes out there that's like that, bro. Like, people just give up. I ain't never giving up, bro. Shit, I'm gonna keep going.
I was like, you young. Shit, the world's yours.
But a lot of people don't get it though when they young. You see what I'm saying? Like I feel like I accomplished more at me being 27 years old than a nigga that watched me grow up, and this nigga probably like 54 now. This nigga live with his mother. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it's nothing wrong with that to a certain extent, but I'm just saying, like, I blew past that shit, bro. Like, I got my own spot, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like, damn, like, you in the same position that you was in from when I was 6 years old. I'm 27, you know, shit like that, bro. So I don't never want to end up like them type of guys, you hear me?
So what would you say to someone, you know, what are some words you would say to keep them going, you know, some motivation?
Far as well, like them being in the street or just trying to do something period.
Try to do something, you know, want better, you know.
Sometimes you got sometimes you gotta change your surroundings. Sometimes you gotta cut off family. The ones that don't mean you no good, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just gotta just lock in with yourself, bro. Because it's a lot of shit that I ain't know that I can do until I really locked in with myself. Like, nah, I'm gonna give myself a week and just lock in with myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just feel like if you got planned emotion or if you got something going for yourself, everything ain't gonna click right then and there, bro. You ain't gonna be a millionaire overnight. You ain't gonna make $1,000 overnight. You know what I'm saying? But shit, eventually it's gonna come if you just stick with what you're doing. Don't switch your format up.
So patience is very important to you.
Have patience,
Patience. So you said your mentality has changed over the even past couple years. Do you think it's mostly because of the losses, or what made it change, you know?
Just been around fucked up people, bro. Like, the losses play a part, but just been around fucked up people, like fucked up individuals, like snakes and, you know what I'm saying? Like, you learn a lot of shit, bro. Everybody take a loss or everybody go through fucked up shit. But for me, it's like, I'm the type of dude, like, I catch on quick, bro. I've been around a lot of fucked up people, bro. Like, motherfuckers stealing from me, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers trying to use me. Just cause the type of dude I am, bro. Like, I ain't never been a snake, you know what I'm saying? I never been the type of nigga that throw rocks and hide my hand, you know what I'm saying? So, been around fucked up people and just motherfuckers that's not generally there for you. It just turned me up to be like, all right, my hot code. Now I know I gotta surround myself around this person or that person or just be alone, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think you're, you know, nowadays you're mostly, you know, stay out of the way, you're mostly by yourself nowadays?
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of like, I mean, I never thought I said, but I'm out the streets right now, bro. Like, yeah, I never really thought I'd be able to say that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out the streets right now, bro. Still a street nigga, still got a street mentality, but it's like, now it's like, I got something bigger going on right now. Like, this music, I can't let nobody fuck my chance of what I got going on, bro.
And does that feel better? Do you feel better, like, you know, just being out the streets?
That type of shit make me stay out the way. It makes me be out the police way and, you know what I'm saying, not want to deal with certain niggas and shit like that, bro. Like, cause I know that in the day, like, I got some shit I'm trying to build towards. I'm trying to make it, bro. I'm trying to make it in the music. I'm gonna make it, bro.
You're gonna make it.
I'm gonna make it, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're consistent. You know what I mean? You be dropping a video every other week. You know what I mean? Singles be dropping, albums, shit, I'm
gonna make it, bro.
Very consistent. Yeah, hell yeah. Nah, that's real. And, you know, we talked about, you know, motivation for, you know, adults, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, go-getters. But, you know, you see, like, the kids nowadays, you know, would you say kids are worse now, or would you say...
They fucked up, bro.
Just fucked.
Like, man, Paco, we be talking all the time, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we always say, like, anything after, because, you know, bro, like, he in my generation, he just a little bit older than me by a few years, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, we still around the same age. But we always talk, like, anything under us, bro, or after us is fucked up. It's worse from when we was young. Yeah, shit was going on. Niggas began killed since the beginning of time, but it's just like, it's not no structure, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when we was coming up, it was more structure. We saw niggas on the block getting money. You know what I'm saying? We had niggas tell us, look, if you ain't in school, your ass can't be outside until after 3:15. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, bro.
There was more
like,
respect.
Yeah, we had niggas in our corner, or we had older guys around us that, if you ain't going to school, you gonna do something, Shawty. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't even be outside around that time. We had to sneak and do that shit. But now it's like, you got the older guys and cahoots with the young guys.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They're acting like they're still
You see what
young.
I'm saying?
Like,
It's
yeah,
not
like,
it's not no structure. It ain't no positive message being sent out to the youngest, bro.
Yeah, like they still acting like kids, you know,
Yeah.
even though they're a lot older, but they still,
sure.
hanging with the young guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot more crash outs, a lot
Yeah.
more, definitely. Damn.
Like you said, it's too much. It's too many crash outs right now. Like the youngest, they ain't got nothing on their mind. They want to switch. They want to go spin, and that's it, bro. Ain't nobody on no money for real, bro. You know.
Do you think anything could change that? Like, you know, I mean, or it's
Money, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. All this shit going on, cause like, I mean, Hood's been beefing since we was young. Before we was born, our father them time, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But it's like, I feel like if everybody had a way, well, I ain't even gonna say if everybody had a way to feed their family, because you got youngsters that don't even got no kids. They probably still live with their mother, or they ain't even got been in the streets. They just want to do this shit because they see all this shit on YouTube, and it's how the world revolving now. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like money probably can possibly change a lot of shit, bro.
Money.
Yeah,
Having some
money.
goals, probably.
Yeah.
Want better. So, you know, you just said, like, you know, they do see it, you know, YouTube or any other platform.
Yeah.
So do you think, you know, certain music is, you know what I'm saying, like, kind of
Fucking generation up?
Yeah, it's fucking, or, you know, poisoning their minds, do you think?
Hell yeah. Like, all this free car shit going on, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you, bro, all this shit really started from Chicago, bro. That's where all this shit really started from. Like, when we was coming up, we either listened to Dirk or Keith. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we used to fuck with Keith hard. We fuck with Dirk too, but if we wouldn't know about Dirk if it wasn't for Keith. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, when that shit came out, bro, oh man, it was a rap, bro. Damn, you got everybody want to have a 30, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you, bro, that shit came from Chicago, bro. That's why they call it drill rap. You know what I'm saying? Or free car. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. That shit come from Chicago, bro. I never heard the word opposition until I started listening to Chicago. I swear to God, bro.
Yeah, because everybody be just
I didn't
saying
know the
like,
fuck a op meant. I didn't know a op meant the enemy. I didn't know that, bro.
Yeah.
I swear, I didn't know
It
it.
started. Damn. So it's really Chicago's fault. Just saying, it's shit.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's their fault, but they had like, cause I don't want them to like to misinterpret what I'm saying. Like, I ain't gonna say it's their fault, but I can say like, they was like the enforcer type shit, like, you know, like, they copied, you know what I'm saying? Like, the city copied their wave type shit.
Yeah, like they blew up, you know what I'm saying? That sound blew up and then it spread everywhere. Now every city got their own, you know, drill music.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, I really feel like it's a lot of like, I don't listen to that shit, but I feel like it's a lot of talented free car rappers. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Around the area or just in general, like the country?
Southeast, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with a couple niggas, like, I might don't play them every day, or I might want to do a song with them, but, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they talented, though,
Yeah,
bro.
they're talented. You can see, past.
And they own way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you see how, man, Paco, we got our own thing going on as far as, like, the trap music and shit, like, them niggas, they got some shit going on, too, though. They just talking about different shit.
And, you know, I've heard a lot of people call, you know, the genre that you and Paco make, drop music.
Yeah.
What would you say is the difference between free car and drop music?
Um,
Or is it more about one thing, or, you know what I'm saying, like
shit, like, I say the difference between free car music and the music and the type of music we make, like, we talking about, like, more so, like, this, I mean, I ain't gonna say the streets because everybody's on the streets, but, like, we talking about more, like, how to get some money. You know what I'm saying? We breaking down different steps, how to go and get some money, and, you know what I'm saying, shit that made us start to get money, and how to take our family and shit. And I feel like the free car rappers, like, they talking about the streets too, but they just, like, on another wave with it. Like, they talking about spending there. So,
like, you guys sort of talk about more about making money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like,
they talking about, like, more like killing type shit. Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely, they got more violent. Yeah, free cars are definitely more violent.
I'ma just say that. I'ma say they talk about violence, and we talk about getting some money. I'ma just say that.
Yeah, money making music.
Yeah, sure.
Bro, the other day, because, you know what I'm saying, I be cranking y'all, Face of the Hill, the interlude with you and Pac when y'all were having that conversation. Because I wanted to ask you about that. I think it was it Pam? Was it Lady Pam? Yeah. I think because you were like, yo, Pac, I think Pam.
Yeah, nah, that shit. That was a true story, bro.
Yeah. No, I believe that. I was like,
Yeah,
I
that
gotta
was a true
ask
story,
him.
bro.
Was she just like somebody from the block? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, she wasn't even from the, like, actually, like, she just somebody who used to live in a building, but she was cool to a certain extent, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like, she used to, like, make us plates and shit, like, she was cool to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But then, like, you know, a situation that hit, and then word got back that she might be the one that, you know what I'm saying, made the play how it went, you know what I'm saying? When the police raided the spot and all that shit like that, like, Pago, he was with me. They ain't know that, like, man, bro, like, we was in the same spot when the police hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, always been with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, in the streets and shit like that, like, but yeah, that was a real story though. He was with me that day.
Yeah, because I know y'all could probably laugh about it now. Because when I heard it, I was like, damn, I know I would have been, man. I would have been.
We was because like we didn't know that. First of all, that's why I say this is a bad idea. Like hustling in spots and you know what I'm saying, like traveling in people's house because you don't see what's on the outside.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So just imagine if we wasn't in nobody's house or nothing like that, we would have saw the police coming. We was out front or, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we was just sitting in the building like, they probably would have still happened the way it happened, but we probably would have saw it better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you would have had a better view and a better chance to
get away.
Get away.
Nah, for sure.
But, after it went down, like, I mean, I think any regular citizen.
Bro, I've been in a lot of police raids, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like,
shit.
So it's like, that's the shit that make me like, tighten up.
Yeah.
It ain't about getting away with shit, but it's like, damn, like I know that this gonna come with this because shit, wherever I'm at, this shit, doors gonna knock over hinges. So it's like, I just told myself I never try to hustle nobody's house no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're gonna, just stay.
I just take my chance outside. When I was in the streets, that's how I was carrying it. You know what I'm saying?
And so it sounds like after a while, whenever, if a raid happened, it sounds like you wouldn't even be upset. It sounds like you'd be like, damn, like.
Cause I know what come with it, bro.
Yeah.
And that's one thing about me, like, I ain't never been the type of nigga, like I said, like, it always goes back to throwing rocks and hide your hand. Like,
yeah.
I'm not going to do this, and then when something happens, I'm going to be like, oh, shit.
Like,
I don't do shit like that.
Like, you not expect it, but you know.
But I know what I'm getting into before I do it.
You know what's going to happen, like, with this lifestyle. Yeah.
That's like if your mother tell you, man, look, DeeMuney, don't touch that motherfucking stove. It's going to burn your ass.
It's going to burn you.
Then I keep touching it, and that motherfucker just keep warming up. Then I finally touch it, and I burn my hand.
Yeah, you can't be like, oh, you can't act.
Because I knew what was going to happen. I was hard-headed.
You can't act dumb. Like, you knew.
Nah, for sure. Stop!
Oh, she
bad as shit. She bad as shit, bro.
What made you get a cat on No Funny? Like, because I mean, you're a real chill man. But I don't know. I don't see you,
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I always fucked with cats since I was young.
For real?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't like my son. My son, like, I had bought him a cat and shit, and the Joan had babies. She had like 7, 8 babies and shit.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So, this is probably like a couple months ago. But I think he gave all the cats away or some shit like that. Like,
your son?
Yeah, like, so it's like, he love animals and shit, bro. So,
okay.
You know, I was like, man, shit, when he come on my house, you got somebody to play with.
Okay, yeah.
Because soon as my son come through the door, she run right up to him.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. Damn. And speaking about, having kids, like, because before we had the cameras rolling, you were surprised that, you know what I mean? We're close to age. You were surprised that none of us had kids. So, I mean, having your first kid, like, how'd you feel? Your firstborn. Like, did that change anything, like, immediately, or did it take time to? You know what I mean?
When you had my firstborn, like my daughter, I was still trying to figure it out, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I was still trying to figure it out. Like, I was taking care of my daughter, and I was taking care of her mother. You know what I'm saying? I was still in school at the time, but
okay,
it's like I was still trying to figure it out. I wasn't in a position that I'm in right now. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I ain't even had no car back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started getting money, like, after the fact, and then, like, shit started getting gritty later. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, like, like, still live with my mother. my daughter mother, she living with me at a point in time. Or it's like I'm back and forth to her house, you know what I'm saying? Like, just trying to figure it out, bro. We were still young.
You were still young, still learning, yeah.
Still learning, still young.
You know what I'm saying? You could say like you were a kid, you know,
I was a kid that had a kid.
Yeah. So I mean, that I can't even imagine. Like I'm telling you, like we're close in age, so I'm like, even now I can't even see myself in kids. I'm like,
for real?
Like maybe in a few years, but I'm just like, I'm not in a position
to
financially,
kids,
or you know what I'm saying. Like I want to have my shit straight.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like,
nah, it's nothing wrong with that, bro. Cause like honestly, like that's how a lot of people look at it. Like they want to be financially set up and stable and have shit going for themselves before they bring somebody into the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause kids, they don't ask to be here, bro.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I told you, all that shit just come back from me just having structure and just like being around caring, genuine people, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when I had my first kid and shit, I knew for a fact, like, if I wasn't able to get this shit together right then and there, I know my mother gonna help me out, I know my father gonna help me out, I know my sister's gonna help me out, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, like, I had people in my corner, bro.
You had a good system to support. Yeah, support system. Yeah,
support system.
That's a lot of people don't got that. That's why their kids are just
fucked up.
I mean, yeah.
A lot of people depend on me, bro. It ain't need like just more necessary like my kids. Just like a motherfucker, like people know what type of person I am. I ain't gonna never see nobody like down. A motherfucker see me down, but I ain't gonna see nobody down, especially if you're around me.
And how do you juggle? You know what I mean? How do you handle that responsibility, like that weight?
It be stressful though sometimes, cause sometimes I feel like I got the whole world on my back, on my shoulders, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like shit, man, stress, bro. Like it be stressful, bro.
And I know you don't, you know what I'm saying, you don't drink, you don't smoke, you don't do nothing. So, I mean.
So I deal with my shit like norm, like organic. Like I don't do no drugs, bro. So if just imagine like when I told you I was taking the losses and shit, bro. Like I don't smoke, I don't drink, so can't nothing like try to like, I can't cope with nothing. To hear that pain, bro. I gotta deal with all this shit just in silence, bro.
Sober, yeah, you just face on, straight on. I
gotta face all my problems sober, bro. Like I don't do no drugs. I don't do no drugs, bro.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, cause people cope. You know what I'm saying? They got some substance. Yeah,
for sure.
But I mean, everyone got their own way. But just shit sober. Cause it sounds like, you know what I mean, the way everything is. You got, you know what I mean? You got everybody be calling you, you know what I mean, if they need help, you know what I mean?
Man, motherfuckers still owe me money. Ran off on me. All type of shit, but it's all the part about this shit all about growing and just not making the same mistake, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, it just be a lot of life lessons. You know what I'm saying? Like it's life, bro. I ain't the only one to go through losses and have motherfuckers cross them and do weird shit, you know. But that shit, it stitched my heart up. That's like that soft spot I had. I don't got that no more. I'm just telling you no right in there, or we just not gonna deal with each other. That's just how I'm current.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna fake sit around you and fake kick it and nah, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, keep it real. Yeah, like
I don't fuck with niggas, bro. Like I don't like. So it's like any nigga that ever been around me, bro, I put in position. If they ain't do nothing with them being in position that I put them in, then that's on them. Of course, a nigga gonna say fuck you or a nigga gonna say you ain't do nothing for them because they not where you at. But a nigga ain't gonna never talk about, damn, DeeMuney gave me a chance to do this or be right next to him. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't gonna say that, bro.
But they fucked it up. They
fucked it up. They ain't gonna say that. They ain't gonna say DeeMuney gave me this and I did X, Y, and Z, but I fucked it up. And that's why bro stopped fucking with me. They ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, they're never gonna make themselves look bad.
Yeah.
They always gonna. It's the blame game.
They always try to blame the person that helped them out. That's just how the game, man. This is how life go. I don't know why this shit designed like that, bro. That's just how it go though.
Yeah, game's fucked up. And what was the other one you said? You said something about.
You have some good principles, right, in life. And what are some principles that you've learned in life that you carry like to this day? You know,
shit.
like what stops you from not doing the stuff that
everybody else do?
You know what I'm saying?
Say it again.
Different. What stops you from not doing stuff that has been done to you? You know what I mean? Like the slimy shit.
Crashing out maybe.
Cause I never been a slimy type of nigga.
Yeah.
So when that type of shit happen to me, I don't like. I react to like in a fucked up way because I never been that like. I mean, I'm not gonna say you don't believe me, but a lot of niggas say shit like this. Like I'm the type of nigga like. If you leave out my house right now, you know what I'm saying, and you drop $100, I'm not gonna step on it and pick it up and put it in my pocket and give it to you. That ain't mine to do that. I don't do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like the littlest thing, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. If I got 6 pennies on the table, if you take one of them, you a slime ball. It ain't yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't touch other people's shit. I ain't out here calling niggas please. I ain't out here trying to rob a nigga or trying to set a nigga up or try to, you know what I'm saying? Like, be on some canal. I don't do shit like that, bro. So when that shit happen to me, it's like, it be fucked up like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I deal with it in a different way, bro.
Where do you think you learned that from?
What? Being like, learn what? Like, what you saying?
Because, like, think about it. So, like, some people grow up and they become that. But it's
Yeah,
like,
because
what
their
taught
environment.
that? And what taught you to not be that way?
My
What taught
environment.
you to be a solid guy is what I'm trying to say.
Shit, like, me, I feel like I told you, like, having morals and principles and being around a solid foundation. Having somebody in front of me to say, nah, this is how this shit supposed to go. It don't supposed to go like this. Because if you do this, then you're going to end up dead. Or if you do this, you're going to end up in jail. You know what I'm saying? So I had those type of people around me that can actually, like, steer me in you know what I'm saying, straight line and keep me just focused. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people don't have that. But shit, like, I honestly feel like even if I didn't have that type of structure, bro, I feel like I told myself that by being in the streets and seeing a lot of fucked up shit going around me. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, being a real nigga, it's not about having money. You know what I'm saying? Being a real nigga it's about not doing what that nigga is doing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing better.
Doing better. Or not doing that nigga doing because, like, I might can get away with it, but I'm not going to do it because it's going to make me feel some type of way.
Conscience.
Like, damn, like, look in the mirror like, I did that shit. It's going to make me feel like a fuck nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what always kept me away from that type of shit, bro. You know?
Have you seen karma, like, in the streets and stuff, like what you're saying? Like,
Yeah, hell yeah.
And like, oh, damn.
I mean, like, I ain't no fucked up person, but I done did shit. Like, everybody get calm. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I done did shit, like, not to a certain extent to where, though, on no slimy shit, like, a motherfucker coming for me or somebody want to kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like, well, I ain't gonna necessarily say, like, it was karma. I just probably say I had to do what I had to do at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Like, was there any certain point where it was like a shift, where like more streets than music, or like, you know what I mean, where you were like, hey, I should probably put more focus on this, or was it always like you could do it simultaneously?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, and I never told nobody this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, I always, like, since I've been rapping, as far as like really like sticking to it, I always had one foot in the music and one foot in the streets, bro. But then it's like certain shit happen and it make you realize and make you feel like you can't do both. Like, how the fuck I'm gonna be out this motherfucker selling 100 dimes and I get locked up and I got a whole career?
Yeah, because it's gonna fuck up
now
your career.
If I get charged with this shit and let's just say I don't get no paper, or let's just say how this shit play how it play out, and they trying to give a nigga some time for this shit, and I gotta end up going out the feds and shit, like, I done fucked up my whole career. Cause now I gotta play catch up. You see what I'm saying? When I get back.
You lost time.
I lost time. And you know when you lose time, you can't get it back, bro. So it's like, for a long time, I did feel like that, bro. Like, I used to be battling with that shit, bro. Like, damn, like, I want to make it to where as though, or I used to be like, I want to save up enough money to where as though I ain't gotta be outside, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm using the money for my business anyway, but it's like, damn, like, some people don't get so lucky. Like, some shit might happen, I probably don't get another chance in my career. So when I started thinking like that, I just stopped putting my all into the streets and put more into my music, bro. And I got good results, you know?
You saw You saw the fruits of your labor.
Yeah, for sure.
Or
You've had to sit down sometime? yourself?
Hell yeah. Like sit down for hours, what? Like,
Yeah, like do time?
huh?
Like do time?
Yeah. No, I ain't never do no time, but like, I've been locked up and shit before, like, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never had to do like no fed time, like no years or nothing like that. So, and I feel like I'm blessed for that, you know what I'm saying? Because like, everybody that I know or been around, like, probably did fed time and shit like that, you know? 2-year bid, 3-year bid, 5-year bid, you know what I'm saying? I got real homies that be doing bids back to back and come home, you know what I'm saying?
do you try to help them in any way, or do you think, you know?
Yeah, but I learned, man, like, everybody can't come with you, bro. Like, my vision might not be my homie vision, because he don't rap, so he don't feel like, or he don't think that this shit could take him far how it took me. So I try to, like, keep motherfuckers on my hip and show them, like, damn, like, nah, like, all right, this shit might not work for you, but everybody got a position to play, bro. Just because you don't rap, you might know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody.
Yeah.
As far as, like, with some label shit or, you know what I'm saying, like, engineering or some cameraman, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got a position to play, bro. And I feel like that's why a lot of people, they get left within a circle, or they feel like they main homie then went up on them and ain't turned back, because I feel like they ain't know the position. They ain't know, like, you ain't know your position that you supposed to play. You ain't know your role. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because everybody got a role to play a part. It's that easy. Yeah.
For sure.
They don't appreciate. They don't see the vision, because you gotta have a vision. Because you see the vision, but they might not see it.
Like, this ain't no, like, I hope a nigga don't think, like, if I get signed for a multi-million-dollar deal, the deal tomorrow, that I'm going to come and give you 50,000. Like, it don't work like that, bro. Like, I'm going to look out for who I can look out for, but it don't work like that. I'm the type of nigga, like, man, shit, I'll try to put a nigga in position to make his own 50,000.
Exactly.
It might cost me 50,000 to put you in position, but you can make your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna spend 50,000 and come look at me and then think I'm supposed to give you another 50,000. Nah, that shit don't go like that, bro.
No.
All that being, let me tell you this, bro. All that being loyal to motherfuckers, bro, it still exists, but to a certain extent, though. You gotta love who love you, and you gotta fuck who fuck with you, bro. All that just giving your love and your loyalty to anybody, that shit gonna get you in a box, bro. That's just how it is.
Yeah. They gonna, yeah. Because they be on a self-destruction, like, path.
Yeah. And motherfuckers, they be users, bro. They be trying, like, I done seen people be around me and shit thinking they gonna get something out of me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we at McDonald's and I go through the drive-thru and I order my food, I'm not the type of nigga I ain't gonna eat on your face. I'm gonna turn over and say, bro, you want something? Whether you got money or not, that's just the type of nigga I am.
Yeah.
But niggas don't do shit like that for me, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I never had nobody turn over and ask me, man, you hungry? You see what I'm saying? So, I don't do shit for, you know what I'm saying? I don't do shit to get a reward. Being a real nigga, bro, and doing what you supposed to do, you don't get no rewards for that, bro. Because you doing what you supposed to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I would never want to pat on the back for just doing some shit I supposed to do, or doing some shit that I think right, bro.
Yeah, you're not looking for no
Yeah,
thank you.
I'm not looking for no, I ain't looking for no round of applause or nothing like that, bro. That's just how I was raised, bro. I just do shit out the kindness of my heart.
Principle. Yeah, very, to the core.
Sure.
How do you think the way you grew up, right, with your parents doing what they did, and then like in the environment that you grew up in, and it's changing the way it's changing now, how has that affected you and your community? What's your outlook on that?
I mean, it's struggle everywhere you go. I mean, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say it's struggle in different times. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's gonna always be some type of struggle that you trying to get over. But I feel like my mother's in a better position right now than she was in when I was young. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying I was poor or nothing, but like I said, been times like motherfucking like our electric cut off or we didn't got put out, and sometimes ain't no food in the house and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't ashamed to say that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'll never go back to that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like my mother, she in a spot in her life, like, ways that, like, damn, like, I wish you was in this spot when I was young. You know what I'm saying? But when you young and you realize, you know that you're going through hard times, but it don't really hit you till you get older and you start having shit of your own. Like, when it's time to pay bills and shit, like, damn, like, I might got the money, but I might got to sacrifice that shit because I might got to do some other shit right now. You know what I'm saying? So I fully understand it now. Like, damn, like, my mother, she was going through hard times, bro. You know what I'm saying? Having 6 kids and, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to make sure everybody got a pair of shoes and make sure it's a roof over our head, make sure it's food, make sure we all got school clothes, regular clothes. Like, that shit, like that shit'll fuck you up, bro. Especially when you're doing it by yourself. So, yeah, I feel like I'm in a position right now. I'm in the best position I'm in my life that I ever been, bro. Cause I ain't never going back to struggling. I ain't never gonna miss a meal. I don't give a fuck if I got food in my house and I wanna go get whatever I wanna go get fast food wise. I'm gonna go get that shit, bro. You hear me?
There any point where you wish it could have been different? You know what I'm saying?
When I was young?
When you got older, did you appreciate that things happened the way it did, or do you still, you know what I'm saying? Because it made you the person you are.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
like,
saying?
yeah, that's what you're saying. Like, yeah, I do. I don't regret nothing in life, bro. Everything I saw, everything I had to go through, everything I done went through, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it was supposed to happen. Because all this shit already written out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad I wasn't, like, no kid that was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad I ain't come from a rich family. You know what I'm saying? Because it taught me to be a go-getter. You know what I'm saying? I go get this shit myself, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just glad that I was able to see how fucked up and hard times happen in life, because that'll make you don't want to go back to that. You know?
I agree. So just to, you know, in general, for the kids, you know, because the kids now are different. Like we said, kids are now a lot more. It's just depending who you're talking to, they're, you know what I mean, more unstable. You know, they have no structure. They have, you know, it's not the same. So, you know, to any kids who will watch this, what would you say to them?
One more time, bro, my bad.
I know I was just saying, like, what would you say to the kids? You know what I mean? Because now they're different from, you know what I mean, when we grew up as kids. So what would you say to the kids of today? You know?
Stop, Mo. What I say to the kids today is, man, shit, don't be a fucking follower, bro. If you got something going, or if you want to be something in life, because I got kids and shit too, bro. So, like, I always tell my son, like, he's 7. And I always tell my daughter too, like, y'all young, but I want y'all to understand, like, if you want to be a nerd, you see what I'm saying? And you want to go to college, and not necessarily saying be a nerd, but like, if you want to be not a street person, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, if you want education or like school, you want to, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That don't make you lame. Fucking tell my, like, I always tell my son, like, I don't fuck with police at all. I hate them. If you want to go and be a police officer, bro, you chase your dream, bro.
You be cool with that?
I'll be cool with it.
Shit. Yeah.
I'll be cool with it only because that's something he want to do. I ain't gonna shoot my son's dream down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And it ain't necessarily gotta be no police officer. It could be a fight, whatever the fuck you want to be, bro. You go for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You go for it, bro.
You gonna support him?
Yeah, you go for it because, like, it's a different time and era, bro. You know, I'm not gonna let what I've been through fuck up my son well-being. You know what I'm saying? Like, my street rules and shit, like, it don't apply to his dreams. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, he grew different. Yeah,
it's
just
different.
Different.
You know what I'm saying?
He's in a whole different environment from you. Yeah,
exactly.
Because that's, you know, I do see that too. You know, parents
and like more so like I ain't saying, like, even if you want to go and be a police officer, like, they ain't gotta be like on no hat shit. Like, you can work in the school. You know what I'm saying? Or be security or
yeah.
sit in the car and patrol this, some shit like that. It ain't gotta be necessary being in a form, you know what I'm saying? Like, or like doing no hot shit, bro. It ain't gotta necessarily be that, bro. You know what
there's a lot of options. Yeah,
nah,
the roads.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, motherfucker. I was young as shit. My mother, she got locked up on Willow Road. She served undercover and shit. Crack. She served undercover crack and shit. She got locked up. You know what I'm saying? She eventually came home, but she like my mother. She ain't really like. She never spent no time away from me being locked up as I can remember. Before I was probably like almost like I'm gonna say like 2-3 weeks and shit like that. But my father and shit like you know what I'm saying? Like he been going to jail since before I was born, bro. So it's like when I was born and shit, he got locked up for drugs. It's the same shit, you know what I'm saying? Drugs and guns and shit like being a big drug dealer and shit like that. He got locked up and shit, so me going to go see him and shit. Me and my mother be catching the Greyhound out Ohio, you know what I'm saying? We going to New York to go see him and shit. I got pictures like, you know what I'm saying? Like it been like that though for me, bro. Like my father did bids at the bids, you know what I'm saying?
Was it like that for everybody in the neighborhood on Willow Road? Like everybody's father? Was that like a common
like,
thing?
It's so crazy because like that's what I was trying to explain to you earlier. Like where we come from, bro. Like our neighborhood is so small. So like let's just say it's 5 people right here, bro. Up my way, we all family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this might be my cousin or
okay.
Or
yeah.
my mother used to hustle with his mother and we used to be motherfucking watching ourselves when we was young and you know what I'm saying? Like having movie nights, like we all grew up together, bro. Like it's like a family foundation.
Like everybody, like kids were raised
Together.
by other parents. Yeah, they were all raised together.
Yeah.
Like parents knew each other. Like everybody had ties.
Like we was raised like his mother can whoop my ass if I do something wrong. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit like that. Like that's how close we were.
How close
bro.
you were? Yeah.
For sure.
How young were you when you first, like encountered drugs, or was it common for that to be around? Earliest memory, maybe.
Bro, I saw my first dime, bro. I was like, no cap, bro. This ain't no exaggeration. I was like 9 years old, bro. No bullshit, like, and I wasn't even like hustling like full throttle. Then like, I'm just saying like as early as I can remember, bro. I sold my first drug when I was 9 years old, bro.
Could you fully understand what you were doing, or was it just like somebody told you?
Like, I knew like if I drop some in your motherfucking hand, like it's gonna be some money that's exchanged with it. Like I fully understand because I had people around me that was doing it, and like that shit it traumatized me, bro. Like I'd have been through so much shit, like it traumatized me because I feel like a lot of shit I saw when I was a kid I wasn't supposed to see.
Yeah,
I feel like that. Like as me being this age now, I feel like that, bro. So that's why certain shit I do, I keep my son away from that shit, bro. Yeah.
Has your so is that why, you know what I'm saying, you moved away from, your old neighborhood and, to keep your son away from all that kind of stuff? You know what I mean?
Nah, I ain't necessarily like move away, but I just got shit down packed to ways though. My son, he ain't gonna really have to really like see too much of that's going on around my neighborhood. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if I got him with me or some shit like that, like he gonna ride his bike with me or, you know what I'm saying? He gonna fuck with one of my older cousins. He can be asked for dollars. I might take to the store, shit like that. But like far as like drug activity around my son, nah, that's a no.
Yeah, that's no. Yeah.
Do you blame your parents in any way for how early you saw it?
Yeah. I do. I ain't gonna lie.
Any resentment, maybe, or
like they ain't give me no drugs and say, go sell this. They ain't do that, but not sound like I blame them and like in that type of way, but it's just like that was my whole upbringing, bro. Like my whole foundation. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I saw, bro. That's all I saw. Was just motherfuckers hustling. Like even if it wasn't my mother, my father, like I always been around motherfuckers that's hustling, bro. Like people that's hustling, like really like trapping, and like I always saw that type of shit. Like that shit, like it always. I was always so fascinated with it. You know what I'm saying? Like damn, like I want, like I thought that shit was cool back then.
Yeah, because you see the.
You know what I'm saying? Having a wad of cash, a big ass, a bankroll on you, having a nice car, having a nice looking bitch with you. Like that shit always like damn, like I want to do that shit when I get older type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's how it is, yeah, for kids, you know what I mean? They think, you know what I mean, certain shit's cool, so they're like, yeah, I want to be, you know what I'm saying, like be like the big homies or my parents or you know what I'm saying, because they got it like that. They got the fly shit or you know what I mean. So
does it also seem like maybe it was just users and people who sell it? Like, is that kind of what, like, was there like a line or to you in that? Like, you think that's like either if you were going to be selling or using?
Nah. Hell no, I knew I won't be smoking the motherfucking coke. Hell nah.
I learned that from young, brother.
Hell nah, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, like.
Well, you would see, you know, right? Like,
bro, like.
tweaking and stuff, right? Or
Say it again?
you would see people like tweaking.
like tweak out, like you know what I'm saying, like
Oh,
like,
the drugs?
Off the drugs,
yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro. You know how much of that I saw in my lifetime, bro. I done seen motherfuckers die right in front of me, bro. Overdose with needles in their arms and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen motherfuckers. I done seen people. Working people, bro. Working people, like government jobs.
office jobs.
Come around my way, bro. And get stuck. Lose everything. Off of one hit. I promise you, bro, on Allah, bro. Off of one hit.
From all the scary shit you seen, was there ever a moment where you were like, oh, maybe I should get out? Or, you know what I'm saying, get out the streets? Or
Yeah, like, send a lot of motherfuckers overdosing. Saying, like, how hectic shit can be far as, like, when the police hit, bro. Like, when it's time for the police to come, bro, like, that shit, like, it make you switch it up. Like, don't nobody never want to just quit hustling, but it make you switch it up. It'd be like, damn, like, with me, a lot of shit, like, I just disappeared, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say, like, fully been committed to stopping, bro. I just disappear. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but some people don't get that chance, though.
Yeah,
a lot of shit in the streets I saw scared me, bro. Like, you know?
And how would you say, how much has changed at Geraldine? You know, is it the same or how much has
Fucking
changed?
no, bro. My block will never be the same, bro. When you just came back up there, you saw, but then just that nigga time, like, what changed, bro?
From when we went 2 years ago, it looked
Completely different. Like, don't
Everything
nobody
changed.
even, like that motherfucker don't even exist. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like I told you, bro, like, it was one point in time, like, with my block, like I told you, it'd be 50 people outside. You see what I'm saying? Everybody getting their shit up, everybody doing what they do, but it was like, it was more unified. Like, we had people that lived there for years. We could knock on their door. Miss Such, can I use the bathroom? Or can I get a cup of water? You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got that no more, bro. Like, everybody that's from up there don't live up there no more or don't be around. You see what I'm saying? Like, that shit, like, it just changed, bro. Like, it'd never be the same, bro.
And what was that change? Was it just like what forced that change is what I'm saying?
The money, a lot of crackheads dying, a lot of dope fiends overdosing. Because they wasn't just crackheads and dope fiends. They was more like, they was regular people, they was like family to us. These people that didn't watch this grow up from Pampers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Was outside with our mothers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So when they died, it fucked the strip up. If that makes sense. Like, damn, like, cause it's like they was the, I'm gonna say it like this, they was the ones that was bringing like most of the money. Cause they knew motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So when they died, it was like damn, like it's no more there, bro. The block just got dry.
And then somebody on some like money shit. So somebody from, I think we were talking about it, the people, you know what I mean, bigger companies bought out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
like
saying? The buildings.
yeah, like I mean, like all this, bro, like all this shit really just like started happening like pandemic. When that COVID shit hit, bro, it was over. It was over because like it just fucked up so much shit, bro. Like you said, they bought the buildings and now motherfuckers that was living there for 30 and 25 years and shit, now everybody got vouchers. They paying them money and paying them and giving them vouchers. They gotta move. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like it's nothing is original no more. Like I said, them buildings that I just showed, the real projects, nobody living there.
Are they empty or
They empty.
They're empty?
But the building we were just at, On the 913.
913.
She like that's the building that Carl used to live in.
Okay.
So it was a new set of people in that building, but they was like family too though. You know what I'm saying? But then they bought them out and they made them move. So it was like it ain't nothing left.
It changed the environment. Like it changed the whole.
The whole environment changed, bro. It ain't nothing left. You know what I'm saying? It just dirt and went up that motherfucker. That's it.
Yeah, it looked like it. Yeah,
that's it.
It was empty.
You know, sometimes you go like on a block that you grew up in or grew up on. You know what I'm saying? Like you might get still like not. I mean, it's cold too though. So like you know when it's cold, people they go in. You know what I'm saying? Like summertime, like maybe it might be a little different. People start to come out more, but like it's some blocks that you can go on that you grew up on, like probably like damn, like I can still knock on Miss Murray's door and I can sit in Miss Murray's house and charge my phone. Like it ain't none of that no more with us, bro. Like it ain't nothing. It ain't don't nobody live with that motherfucker. It ain't nothing, bro. We ain't got no spats. That shit just it's done.
It's changed, yeah.
And that's when I really got out the streets though. When I learned like it's done, bro.
There's nothing left for you. There's nothing left.
But death or jail. It ain't nothing left. It's not no money up there. It's not family oriented. You know what I'm saying? Like your men that you grew up with, they not even up there. So it's like, what the fuck am I doing at this point?
Yeah, you gotta adapt. You gotta
go
with the change, go with the flow. You
gotta
gotta survive. And is there anything else you would like to say before we wrap it up? Is there any, last lessons you would like to put onto the world, or you know what I'm saying? Any last comments?
Man, shit, I just say like, shout out my boy Pago, man. Like we came a long way. Like we came a long fucking way, bro. From being like on a block with nothing to find our way. You know what I'm saying, with this rap shit, bro. And I honestly feel like if bro ain't had this rap shit, and I'm only keep speaking on bro because he a part of me, and like he come up on the block, I come up on, so it's like he watched me do this shit and I watched him do this shit and we did it together. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if we ain't had the music, bro, I don't know where we'd be at, bro. I don't know where we'd be, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
And that's real shit, bro. I don't know where the fuck we'd be at, bro. I don't even think I'd be right here to talk to you right now, bro. Real shit.
Yeah. Yes. But we here today, so we gonna,
for sure.
we gonna keep living. And then what's the next thing we can expect from DeeMuney music wise?
Shit, like just making my label stronger. Put more money behind my label, you know what I'm saying? Like investing more money into me and just keep going, bro. Like we figured this shit out now though. Cause they want to try and teach us the business side, but we had to learn that shit our own, like how to get paid. And like we been getting money like from our music shit, like. But we know now, so it's like all we can do is just move forward and do shit better.
Yeah.
Trying to drop more bangers, more albums. You know what I'm saying? Like just go all the way up. Just keep going, bro.
Keep pushing.
Just keep pushing ahead. More content. Like I'm never going to stop dropping music, bro.
Yeah. Facts. Any last comments, gentlemen? No, cool. It's great. Look at Rooks. It's great.
Man, they asked no question all night. Nah, for sure, I feel that.
He was observing. Nah, respect. Nah, hell yeah. All right.
Hell yeah.
This is DeeMuney signing out. We appreciate him. Make sure y'all tune in to DeeMuney and Paco Panama and the whole GMS label.
Drop or die.
Drop or die. Damn. Cut. Damn.